First, we want to bring you more on the breaking news we've been following this afternoon about an alleged Chinese spy inside the NYPD.
Chief Investigative Reporter Jonathan Dienst joins us now with new details. Jonathan?
Yeah, FBI and NYPD officials say this community affairs officer was taking orders from Chinese communist officials, allegedly using his position in the police department to spy on anti-China government activists here.
He's an award-winning cop. He served in the U.S. military reserves. And the FBI says he was a spy for the Chinese Communist government. Bai Manaji Angwang was a community affairs cop in the 111 precinct, and he served as a liaison to the heavy Asian American community there. But the FBI says he used his role as a cop to gather information on Free Tibet protesters and other anti-Chinese government activists in New York. FBI New York Director Bill Sweeney said Angwang used his position as an officer to aid the Chinese government's subversive and illegal attempts to recruit intelligence. Investigators say Angwang came to the U.S. seeking asylum, claiming he was being persecuted by the Chinese government. But it turns out his family has ties to the Communist Party and Chinese military. At his Williston Park home, where American and Marine Corps flags fly out front, no one wanted to speak. Neighbors surprised.
That's hard to believe. I mean, if that's true, if that's true, then he should go away for the rest of his life.
Chinese consulates in the U.S. have been accused in the past for being hubs for economic and government espionage. One example, the Houston consulate was recently ordered closed amid allegations of widespread spying. NYPD officials say Angwang was on the job for about 5 years, and investigators had been tracking him for the last 3. While in the U.S. military, Angwang had served in Afghanistan. Today, he appeared in federal court in Brooklyn, accused of violating the very oath he swore to defend.
Brooklyn U.S. Attorney Seth Ducharme says Angwang repeatedly lied on his background checks and apparently on his initial claim of asylum. Officials believe he may have been working for the Chinese government from the very beginning. He now faces up to 55 years in prison if convicted. Chuck?